What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Mullen stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the latest update. I didn't want to do another video, but we have a major update regarding this company. And guys, I'm so sorry about your losses in this asset. I have to say that the only reason why I'm still making these videos is just to protect your capital and to protect the capital of people who still want to invest in this company. It is a very bad company, and I made a lot of videos with a lot of hates in my comment section, and I read a lot of comments that I don't know nothing about investing, that I will lose my money with my short position. I have to say that I didn't have any position in Mullen, and I don't have any position at all in Mullen Automotive. That's why I can clearly see the entire picture of this asset, and that is why I am still making these videos. So let's start with the price chart. I have to say that I made my previous video just yesterday, and since yesterday this asset lost 16.71% on regular hours, and on the pre-market hours right now it is in red for almost 3%. And guys, for 1 month alone, since the beginning of May 2023, this asset lost about 78% of its value. So if you invested just $100 a month ago, you have right now only $12 out of this. And the majority of people have a much higher average price on their positions, and that is why they are deeply in red. And I'm so sorry about that. So let's take a look on the news. We don't have any news from their official press release section, but we have to see this news right here. Unfortunately, we don't see it. We don't see any relevant news from David Mishra's official Twitter account. She just reposted the news that was originally made by Mullen Automotive about another exhibition. And I have to say that Lawrence Harch, the person who intended to be the savior of this company, also posted just irrelevant tweets about the so-called successful success of the lifetime. And I have to say that we don't have a lot of bullish sentiment in YouTube space. I have to say that a lot of people who was shilling this stock for now is extremely disappointed about this situation. And let me show you the recent update. If you take a look right here on the official SEC filings, we can see this Brea 14A report, and let me show you it right here. So in proposal 7, you can find it right here on the page 60. You can see a lot of interesting details. So, a description of milestones, and let me quote you this. For each vehicle completion milestone set forth below that is satisfied within the performance period specified, the company will issue to Mr. Mishra a number of shares of common stock equal to 3% of Mullen's then current total issued and outstanding shares of common stock. So he will receive 3% of each and every milestone of this kind. And I have to say that for now, the total, let me show you, the value of this company, the market capitalization is about $70 million. Let's assume that they have a market capitalization of $100 just for an easy math. If he will certify these vehicles, and this statement shows that there are no vehicles that has this type of certificates, so on each and every vehicle he will receive 3%. Let's assume that they have to certify only 3 of them. 9% of the entire value of the company will go to David Mishra. Next one, a revenue benchmark milestone. For each $25 million of revenue recognized by the company, each revenue tranche, and subject to an aggregate maximum of recognized revenue of $250 million between the date of grant and the end of December 2025, the company will issue to David Mishra a number of shares common stock equal to 1% of Mullen's then current total issued and outstanding shares of common stock as of the date revenue tranche is achieved. So this means it is 1% basically tax for David Mishra on each and every 25 million of revenue. This means this company will never be profitable because of this tax alone. And we have plenty of these conditions. And let me quote you this. For illustration purposes only, if all shares of common stock subject to the 2023 PSA agreement were to become fully vested, outstanding and held by Mr. Mishry as of record date, and there were no other dilutive events of any kind, we estimate that Mr. Mishry would have an economic interest in approximately 31.65% of the outstanding shares of the company's common stock, an increase of 30%. And voting power of 32.09% of the outstanding shares of the company's common stock. With regard to the matters covered by voting agreements, an increase of 30.03%. So, in this case, if all of these conditions will be met, David Mishry will have will receive more than 30% of company's value. And you might think that it will never happen because these conditions are basically irrelevant for the company at this current point. But let me show you what we have right here. So let me show you this document. If you take a look at the very beginning, at the end of January, you can find this 10K form somewhere here. So on January 13th, they filed this 10K form. And this is this document, and right here you can find this summary. And the summary of the risks related to MULN's capital requirements and financial condition. And you can read it by yourself, but let me quote you just several of them. We have not yet manufactured or sold any production vehicles to customers and may never develop or manufacture any vehicles. Our limited operating history makes it difficult for us to evaluate our future business prospects. Our auditor has expressed substantial doubt about ability to continue as a going concern. And basically these bullet points became a reality. And we have a lot of them. And these bullet points are extremely scary, and each of them is a red flag for the real investors. On top of that, let me show you how much David Mishry earns on Mullen Automotive. So in 2022, he received a salary of $721,154,000 with a bonus of $750,000. So he received almost $1.5 million in salary alone. On top of that, he received $4.643 million in shares. And the total amount is $6.114 million in 2022. So quite a good salary. But on top of that, let me show you this. It is a CEO Performance Award table. You can find it on page 65 on the same 10K report that was filed in the middle of January. And right here you can see that David Mishry received almost $27.3 million as a stock-based compensation because of these so-called achievements. So Russell Index Tranche, Features Milestone Non-USA Distribution Capital Benchmark. And let me quote you and let me show you that for Features Milestone, he received $11.22 million. Mind-blowing number. And let me show you the details of this milestone. So, feature milestone. If Mullen enters into an agreement with manufacturer or provider of equipment, accessory, feature or other product by the end of 2023 that sets the company or its vehicle apart from its competitors or that provides the company a first mover or first disclosure advantage over its competitors for the feature, the company will issue to David Mishry a number of shares of common stock equal to 5% of the company's outstanding shares. And let me quote you further. On September the 1st, 2022, the company announced that it signed a partnership with Watergen Incorporated to develop and equip Mullen's portfolio of electric vehicles with a technology that will produce fresh drinking water from the air for the in-vehicle consumer and commercial application. So, this useless contract, basically one signature of David Mishry of this useless contract, brought him $11.22 million. On top of that, non-USA distribution. Let's take a look right here. On November the 8th, 2022, the company entered into an agreement to appoint Newgate Motor Group as the marketing, sales, distribution and servicing agent for the Mullen iGo in Ireland in the United Kingdom. So, he received 2% of Mullen's total issued and outstanding shares just for this contract, and we all know that they didn't sell any vehicle, and the price of this vehicle is mind-blowing 17,000 euro, with the original price of the same vehicle is just less than $10,000. So $18,300 compared to $10,000, and with one signature of David Michery that he intends to sell these vehicles in Ireland, he received, let me show you, $6.6 million. How cool is that? And guys, this is the real documents, this is the real facts that you should know in order to make your proper decision about this company. And I have to say that this company doesn't worth your attention, and I highly recommend you to re-evaluate any of your potential positions in this asset, because it basically doesn't worth your attention. And as you can see right here, you already deeply in red, and you lost the majority of your capitals. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.